Now the big question is, who is a data scientist? Data scientist is like a chef, and you can see this is a kitchen in which the data scientist is performing experiments. So this chef is preparing something, and that is for the stakeholders. So you can assume like these are the ingredients that we are having, and these ingredients, tomato, potato, cauliflower, maybe we have so many other things like broccoli and so many other things. So these are basically ingredients, and these are like data coming from different data sources. These data sources can be internal data sources, or it can be external data sources. Internal data sources can be relational databases, customer relationship management, SAP systems, or external data sources can have weather data, or it can be like social media data. So you have data coming from different sensors. So these are ingredients, and these ingredients are processed. Yeah, after performing ingestion, these ingredients are processed and they are made useful for experimentation. That means for cooking, you cannot put raw vegetables directly into the dish. You have to prepare it. Yeah, and for preparing the data, because the data can be stale, data or the ingredients may not be fresh, so you have to prepare that, and that process is a time consuming process. So that's why data scientists, they need a lot of data engineers, data analysts as helper to prepare this data for the machine learning. And immediately after this course, you will see that we have getting started with machine learning, and then we have a specialized course on making data useful for machine learning, and that particular course delves deeper into how to make data useful for machine learning. And that means like there will be a lot of activities. For example, how do we handle missing data, how do we handle outliers, how do we handle data normalization, how do we handle high cardinality data. So there are so many things that we have to do before that data is ready for our cooking or preparing or building or training machine learning models. Yeah, so during this activity we need certain tools, and these tools can be knives, these can be blenders, these can be mixers, these can be chopping boards, these can be pans. So there are different tools which are needed to perform experiments, and before those experiments we need to cleanse the data, we need to perform the data wrangling, and to make it useful for machine learning we need to use different types of tools. One knife for peeling potato, another knife for cutting tomato. So you can assume we have Spark SQL, we have Hive, we have Impala, we have Pandas, we have TensorFlow, we have so many libraries and frameworks through which we can make the data useful for machine learning. Yeah, so that's why when I talk about data scientists, then I say that data scientist is like a chef, and the people who are assisting and supporting data scientists are like data engineers, data analysts, and the person who has set up the kitchen is the administrator. Let's say you have the kitchen on-prem, then administrator will be responsible for setting up the kitchen. And then if you have kitchen on cloud, then this is like something which is a managed kitchen. Yeah, and it will be very easy to cook and scale when it comes to experimentation. So you can cook at high flame also. That means like you can have compute intensive processes going on. So you can take this analogy, and when cooking is happening, then the chef is also tasting the dish, and when the dish is being tasted, that means like you are evaluating machine learning model. So we will see this thing in much more detailed manner in the upcoming slide. Yeah.